today's subject is about composition of the function, which is something like this. So before I start explaining the subject, you gotta have I hope that the camera will not fuck me up. So here you have to know these basic things before you get into the video. So you should know how to get the value of x that belongs to R. You should know the quadratic formula, a and x quarter, whatever, etc. You should know the function itself and how it works, what it is, the function. And an idea about the graph. The graph, you know how to connect points and whatever. You gotta be an algebraic nerd, unemployed geek. So you gotta like fulfill these requirements before you get into the video. So let's start to explain it. The composition of the function. First of all, I don't care if you understand it or not. I will just explain it. Hopefully someone will get it. I will explain it my way. Let's start with a video. So first of all, the name itself, it is competition of a function. So the O, which is here, it is the function of the function, which is this type of formula when we try to solve it. So this thing, this whatever type of FOF, IOF, whatever you call it, it is actually standing for, and the function of f, it is like this normally, but here we have an O and f. That means the f itself, the value of fx, right, which is here, the value of this equation is an equal to the x of the original f, which is the composition of the function, whatever, of function. Bro, I don't even understand what the name means, but I gave you the idea. So I hopefully you get me. So right now let's try to solve this equation. I will start with the hardest one, so you see the limits with how it could be. I don't know if there is more complicated type of equations, but this is the way I see it. So, an f to x is equal to 2 multiplied by an x squared minus 5 or plus negative 5, right? This is some algebraic foundation I'm just trying to show you. So here, let's try to put this value of the big F. You see the big F, the value of it, we will put it down, which is 2 x squared, which is, we don't know what's the value of it yet, because it is the big one, not the small one. We don't know the small one value yet. The x, whatever. So, minus 5, right? So, here, as I said before, the function of the function, which is this f, the value of it is this. So we will plug this equation here, because as I explained before, I will not repeat. It is 2x squared, whatever, minus 5, right? So here, let's try to do the equation. To more simplify it, it is multiplication here, so the multiplication is before the addition. So we come 2 minus 5, this one we multiply it first and then we add it to the minus 5. So what we got here, it is 2. 2 squared is 4. 2x squared is 4x up to 4, whatever. 2 by 2 is 4. 4 by 5 4 by 5 is 20. Positive by negative, so it'll become 20x. And here it is 5 minus squared. So here I have an amazing idea, you gotta get it. Do you know these two values are the same, but they give different answers? This one gives, the first one gives positive 25. The second one gives negative 25. Isn't that interesting? Because it is under the whatever, it will become more positive. But if it is outside, it'll become negative. Now, if you ask me why, you tell me why in the comments. I might answer or I might not. It is up to you. You can search about it and understand it. It is not my job to teach you the basics. So we got rid of this 2 number. We've got this, as we call it in Arabic, مربع الحدانية, right? So here we have a 2 value multiplied by the whole equation, right? So it will become 8x4 minus 40 positive 50. All that value, we will add it to the minus 5, right? So here we got, it is 40x, I'm sorry, 40x. So what we will do next, shit, look at my camera. I don't have a stand, I'm literally using my hand as a stand, so I'm sorry if the camera drift a little. So what will happen next is we add this value, it is a real number, we will add it to this number. So become 8x4 minus 40 positive 45. And here is an x. I'm a little bit like stressed out because of the camera. I'm not thinking, my brain is not functioning well. So it'll become positive 45. Now we've got a quadratic formula here, so we have 2 ways of solving it, which is, first of all, we use this law, b minus 4ac 2a, right? And this is a little bit complicated, and it is a long journey for me to do it. So what I will do is, first of all, I will multiply 8 by 45. No, shit, wait. This is not a quadratic formula. This is not a quadratic formula. This is not a quadratic formula. So I don't have time to solve this whole thing. So the denominator is equal to. Now you will tell me, how the fuck we got this value? It is not my job to teach you. I'm just teaching you what to do with this type of mess. I'm not here to get into the details. So here we got the second equation, which is fog. It is f and g. The g value is this. The f is this. So, holy fuck. So, what we will do is, we will transfer, fuck bro, my camera is bugging. My hand's sort of hurting because I'm holding this camera for way too long. Fuck. So, let's try it. First, we translate the formula into an equation. So it'll become f g x So here we got a gx is the value of the x of the fx. Fx, we replace the x with this. So the x value is the gx, the whole gx, the function of the gx. The value of it is an equal to the x of the one is here. So what we will do now is replacing it. So the function of an fx, it is 2x squared. We don't know the value of it yet, but we know it is the equation of the gx minus 5. And it is x squared, right? So what we will do now, we put the value, we plug the value of the gx here. So it becomes 1 minus 3 multiplied by x squared. There was a square here, I forgot it. So what will happen now is we put the square here. So 1 squared is 1, 2 by 1 is 2, 2 by 3 is 6, positive by negative is negative, so it becomes 2 by 3, it is 6x. 6x. Wait a fucking second, this is a quadratic as well. What the fuck did I do here? Yeah, it is a quadratic. You can solve it using this. You can solve it using this or the whatever. I will not solve it, bro. I don't have time for it. I'm just here to show you how to plug stuff together and how to do it right. I'm just giving the foundational idea. The rest of it is, if you watch this video and you go to the exam using this information, you will not solve shit, bro. Just go to your teacher and understand from the full thing. So this video is just a major small one step in the full equation. So let's get back to it. 3 squared is 9. And here it will become positive. It is 9 and x4. All that value will be multiplied by 2, and the result of the 2 we will add it to the value of minus 5. So what will happen here? 2 by 1 is 2. 2 by 6 is 12. 2 by 9 is 18. Now this is a quadratic formula. You can use this law. Minus b, positive or negative, b squared minus 4ac on 2a. This is the quadratic formula law to get the value of x. The x of the fx value, you get it from this equation, but I'm not here for the x. I'm here for the dominated, for the domain. I'm trying to guess the domain. I'm not trying to find the real value. I'm just trying to guess the domain. So the value of x, it is possible for it to be from any number. Oh, wait a fucking second. There's a number here. So look, it can become minus 3, or if you don't know it, you can solve it straight away. Wait a fucking second. There is a value of 2 already. What the fuck did I do, bro? You can plug the equation here and you can solve it yourself. I didn't solve it, so consider it as a practicing something. I solved the harder way, which is you don't know the value of x, and it is up to you. If you want to use this value, whatever, it is up to you to decide. So you can use this quadratic law, right? Or you can use the whatever, or you can just guess it straight up. It is up to the question, like what is the question saying. So here it's just find the domain for the 2 and 3 examples. I will not find it though because I wrote this and it is up to me if I want to solve it or not. I don't go fuck. So the domain will be minus infinity, positive infinity. It can be any number that is a real number between the infinity, any number that has a minus value, and the positive infinity, any number that has a positive value. It is possible for it to be plugged to this equation. So this is the whatever. I took 15 minutes to barely solve two equations because I've got into a very important basis. That motherfucker's selling like water or whatever. So yeah, guys, I wish you the best. If you didn't get it, it is your problem. I don't give a fuck. Have a good one.